Good morning, welcome. Thanks for watching. It's 4 a.m. here in Colchester, and as is often the case, I find myself struggling to sleep during the night. Well, it's pretty cold, isn't it, to be honest, but and I like the warmth, so. But anyway, struggling to sleep is actually a common symptom of dementia, as is the period that follows, where you'll sleep for for long periods, maybe even up to like 14 hours a day and longer, before settling back into a couple of weeks of good normal sleep, and then it goes round and round. uh, Welcome to the the Demented Runner Facebook group. Our aim is to support people with early onset dementia and their friends and family. We also help family members of older people with dementia. More specifically, we're a discussion group. What we don't do is we don't provide medical help. What makes us different to other dementia groups is that I have dementia myself. I was diagnosed 5 years ago, and through exercise I've been able to slow the mental decline, which is why I might look normal, but I can assure you I'm not. I realise I'm not actually a typical dementia sufferer, but let me assure you I am affected quite severely, having lost 90% of my past memories, which actually makes day-to-day living quite difficult, and as a result I need round the clock 365 days a year support. I would also say that while I appear okay in these videos, they are actually heavily scripted and edited. I think maybe one day I should actually include a video that keeps all the mistakes in, because what I normally get is a video of about half an hour, and once I've took all the mistakes out and that, and the ums and the ahs and the big times where I've forgotten what I'm talking about, I'd cut all that out and I only get left with like a 10-minute video. In a similar vein, I don't know if you know this, but everyone that has dementia has very unique symptoms. So it's important not to assume that because someone looks normal that they don't have dementia, because I can assure you, while I've made it the very best of a terrible situation, my life isn't as easy as it might first appear. I do actually have a very unique and intimate understanding of what it's like to have dementia, which I think makes us the only group of its kind, i.e. a group whose founder has dementia, with admins that are family members affected by dementia. So yeah. So essentially we're a discussion group. That means we talk about dementia. We also ask and answer dementia-related questions, and off-topic discussion is encouraged too. So, it's not all about dementia. You can come here and let your hair down, occasionally I have like live video events where you can come in and ask like questions and stuff. My wife Amanda is an admin, and she has lots of experience living and caring with someone with dementia. So she's an amazing source of support, especially if your dementia diagnosis is quite recent, because that's actually quite a confusing time, you know. You don't really get a lot of information. You get a big thick stack of books. Yeah. My daughter Lily Lee is also an admin, and her focus is on young people under 21s that have a parent or family member with dementia. These young people are more common than you think. Lily Lee was 11 when I was diagnosed. And I will add actually that when Amanda reminded me of this, like before I started recording, and that when I was diagnosed, Amanda actually asked the consultant, what does she tell her children? And he didn't know what to say. He basically said, I'm really sorry, Mrs. Miller, but because your husband is one of the youngest, there's not any support information on how to, tell, young kids that their parents have got like dementia. And, as a result of that, we struggled with what to do, Should we tell her, shouldn't we tell her? Well, what actually happened in the end is I think we waited until she was 13 or 14. I don't remember. If Amanda gets up before I finish editing this, I'll ask her and put it in as a note underneath. So I'm going to round up now with a short section about me. I'm Lee, aka the Demented Runner. I'm a fully sponsored para-triathlete, a fitness fanatic, running as much as 100 miles a week in the spring and summer. I attend running and cycling events around the country, and I'm currently training to race at the 2024 Ironman in Bolton with the view to qualify for the World Championships at Kona in Hawaii. Ironman, for those of you that aren't aware, is a 140.6 mile race that starts with a 2.4 mile swim, and then it's a 112 mile bike, and finishes with a 26.2 mile marathon. I can also confirm I had this kind of clarified by one of the dementia support charities, that I am actually, when I complete the Bolton Marathon, I'll actually be the first person in the world to complete a full Ironman. So that'll be really cool. I provide free training to people with dementia and diabetes, with a view to taking them from slow walking to running distances of 10k and more. Fitness training is aimed at reversing diabetes and slowing the mental decline of dementia in people under 65. Thanks for visiting. Please consider joining if you know someone with dementia. There's something you might not even realise, but your input is really valuable, and it's beneficial to others. I know this sounds cliche, but honestly, being together makes us stronger. Thanks for visiting. Make sure you join. Ask whatever you want. I'll see you soon.